Butuh energi. 私の鞘に触れるなよ。 Alhamdulillah banyak pesanan
We present Peter Cook as Paul Temple and Marjorie Westbury as Steve in Paul Temple and the Gilbert Case, a new Francis Durbridge serial in 8 parts. Episode 1, The Unlucky One.
Paul, where did you put that new cream shirt with the collar attached?
It's in the wardrobe, Steve.
Are you sure? I've looked there.
Well, it was there last night. I distinctly remember putting it
Oh,
there.
Paul, really?
What's the matter?
You're wearing it.
What? By Timothy, so I am. But don't tell me you've started to pack already.
Well, of course I have. You don't expect me to do everything at the last moment.
But we don't leave till the day after tomorrow.
You men, really? Do you know what I've got to do before we go away? I've got to see about the laundry, cancel the newspapers, phone the grocer.
All right, darling, all right.
Well, I'm going to be very busy.
And I'm busy. Oof, what a morning. The phones never stop ringing. First my publishers, then my agent, then some people called Conway and Races or something.
Conway and Races?
What? Yeah, yes, that's right. Conway and Races.
No, perfectly well. That's a shop in Bond Street.
Good Lord, yes. They said something about a fitting.
Oh.
3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
3 o'clock. Now, are you sure?
Yes, that's right. 3 o'clock.
You really are the limit.
Yes, what is it, Charlie?
Oh, excuse me, sir. There's a Mr. Sterling who'd like to see you.
Mr. Sterling?
Yes, sir.
Well, who is he, do you know?
No, sir.
Have you seen him before, Charlie?
No, ma'am.
What does he look like?
Oh, he's quite a gent. Grey hair, walks with a stick. I wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't got a gammy leg.
Is that his card?
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry.
Telland Brothers, Guildford. Mr. Wilfred Sterling, Assistant Sales Director. Telland Brothers, they're the refrigerator people.
Yes.
Where is he, Charlie?
I've put him in the drawing room, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Wilfred Sterling? You know that name's familiar, Paul.
He probably wants to sell us a fridge. I'll get rid of him.
We'll be having lunch early today, darling, just after 12.
All right, Steve. Mr. Sterling?
Yes.
I'm Paul Temple.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Temple. You'll probably think it's an impertinence, my calling like this, but I just had to see you.
Well, what do you want to see me about?
I want to talk to you.
Yes, I rather gathered that. Well?
Mr. Temple, I don't think Howard Gilbert murdered my daughter.
Howard Gilbert? Are you Brenda Sterling's father?
Yes.
Yeah, but just a minute. I only know what I've read in the newspapers, of course, but Howard Gilbert's already been convicted. Your evidence helped to convict him.
Yes, I know it did, but...
Now, look, before you go any further, Mr. Sterling, I'm not connected with Scotland Yard in any way. If you've got any fresh evidence, it's your duty to...
No, I haven't. There's nothing new, no further development. It's just that...
Yes?
It's just that I don't think Howard Gilbert did murder my daughter.
Well, he was found guilty, Mr. Sterling, and sentenced to death.
Yes, I know.
I'm sorry, but I don't quite see why you came here. What did you expect me to do?
I don't know. I've made a fool of myself, wasted your time. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about wasting my time. I'm a professional time waster. You ask my wife. No, you must have had a reason for coming here. Don't you think Gilbert had a fair trial?
Oh, yes, he did. He did indeed, but...
Well, then.
Mr. Temple, have you ever had a feeling about something, an indefinable feeling that you just can't explain? Well, I've got that feeling about Howard Gilbert. I don't think he did murder Brenda.
Yes.
Oh, I know that all the evidence pointed towards it. I know that even my own evidence helped to condemn him. But I still don't think he did it.
Won't you sit down for a moment?
If you don't mind, I'd rather stand. This leg of mine isn't too good when I'm sitting down.
No. Mr. Sterling, tell me, were you fond of your daughter?
Well, of course I was. I was very fond of her.
Were you pleased when she became engaged to Howard Gilbert?
Very. He seemed a steady young fellow. I liked him enormously.
Supposing you discovered that this hunch of yours...
Oh, it isn't exactly a hunch.
Well, for want of a better word, let's call it a hunch. Supposing you find there is no justification for it...
I'm not against capital punishment, if that's what you're thinking. If Howard did murder Brenda, then he's got to pay for it.
Tell me what happened exactly the night your daughter was murdered.
Howard called for her at about 6 o'clock. He was taking her to the theatre. I saw him for a few moments and then went upstairs. I heard them talking. They were having a row, practically shouting at each other.
And what was the row about?
Well, you see, Brenda worked as a model at Conway and Races. It's a shop in New Bond Street.
Yes, I know.
Well, Brenda liked her job. She was happy. She told Howard she intended to stay on there after they were married. Howard didn't like the idea. To be frank, he wasn't keen on her being a model.
Oh, I see.
They left the house about 6:45 and, according to all accounts, continued their argument at the theatre. Well, you know the rest of the story. Early next morning, they found Brenda on a deserted bomb site near Soho Square.
Did your daughter go out with anyone apart from Howard Gilbert?
No. At least I don't think so. She was friendly with a girl called June Michael, but they very seldom went out together.
Does Miss Michael work at Conway and Races?
Yes, I believe she's in the hat department now, but she used to be a model, too.
Well, I'm afraid there's just nothing I can do, Mr. Sterling.
Yes, I know. And I'm sorry to have bothered you, Annie. I thought perhaps... Look, Mr. Temple, there is something. I'm worried about something I found in a diary of Brenda's. I was going through her things shortly after it happened, and I found this diary in one of her handbags.
Well?
Well, apparently on May the 12th, she had an appointment with a man called Fairfax. Look, you can see the entry there.
L. Fairfax, 8:30. Is this your daughter's handwriting?
Yes, of course, it's her diary.
Yes, I appreciate that, but is it her handwriting?
Oh, yes, quite definitely.
Had you heard of this man before you found the diary?
No, never. That's the whole point. Brenda certainly never mentioned him.
Did you tell the police about this?
Yes, of course. I also told Sir Henry Rawlinson. You know, he was defending Gilbert.
Mm-hmm. And nothing happened?
No, Sir Henry didn't seem to think it was very important.
And the police?
Oh, I think the police did make some attempt to find him, but they were obviously unlucky.
What about June Michael?
No, I spoke to June myself. She'd never heard of anyone called Fairfax.
Well, you know, even if the police found this mysterious gentleman, it isn't to say he'd be able to help them in any way.
I realize that.
In any case, if I remember rightly, a woman identified Gilbert. She saw him walking away from the bomb site.
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you are.
But somehow I just can't believe it. Howard was such a good fellow, decent, straightforward.
Strange things happen in this world, Mr. Sterling. Sometimes to very decent people. Is Howard appealing?
He has appealed. It was refused yesterday afternoon.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm very sorry, Mr. Sterling, but there's just nothing I can do.
Where's my hairbrush, darling?
Under your nose, where it usually is, there.
Oh, good heavens, are you in bed already?
Mm-hmm.
What time is it?
About 11:30.
Oh. Oh, well, must do me 100 strokes.
I say, Steve, these are shocking pajamas.
Yes, I know, but I've packed all your others.
So what, you haven't packed the kitchen stove?
Don't be silly, dear. I want to get away from the kitchen stove. Now, look. This Gilbert case isn't going to make any difference, is it?
What do you mean?
To our holiday.
Oh, don't be silly, darling.
Yes, well, I know you. You enjoy sticking your neck out.
Yes, well, I'm not sticking it out this time. Anyhow, there isn't a Gilbert case. It's finished. All over.
Yes, he did it all right. No doubt about it.
Did you ever see her, Steve?
Who?
Brenda Sterling.
No, I don't think so.
She worked at Conway and Races. She was a model.
Yes, I know, but all those lovely creatures look alike to me. I didn't recognize her from the photographs. Oh, dear. I can hardly keep my eyes open. Oh.
All right, team, we're transitioning.
But